And this is the night we recognize and honor the senior members of the Revere cheer team and the Revere High varsity football team. With a special mention to the seniors of our visitors tonight, Somerville High School. At this time, we recognize the seniors of the Revere High School varsity cheer team and their families. The ceremonies will be conducted at midfield. Without further ado, let's get to the ceremonies and recognize our seniors of the Revere varsity cheer team. Beginning with Captain Vida Sambu. She is accompanied by Mom Angela, Dad A, boyfriend A, Sister Manu, Grandma Anna, and Officer Singer. Next, we would like to recognize Michaela Hay. To be accompanied by Grandma Dottie, Grandpa Joe, Mom Amanda, Dad Teddy, Sister Anya, and Brother Austin. At this time, we would like to recognize Jalen Smith. Jalen is accompanied by Mom Crystal, Grandfather Rick, Sister London, and best friend Jessica. Vida, Michaela, and Jalen, here is a special message from your coaches.
We are excited to take the time to recognize you on your senior night as Revere High School cheerleaders. We are beyond proud of the three of you. Your passion, commitment, and dedication to this team have been nothing short of inspiring. You are true leaders in every sense and have been athletes that your teammates can look up to. We love you all, and we can't wait to see you shine during crop season. The Revere High School cheerleaders have their first competition in Billerica on November 10th. We invite everyone to come and support our amazing athletes. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's recognize the senior members of the Revere High School varsity football team and their families. We will go in numerical order, beginning with number 1, Captain Gio Woodard. Gio to be accompanied by Mom Angie, Dad Douglas, Brother Xavier, Sister Lexi, Aunt Jahira, Uncle Eddie, Nana Sonia, and Cousin Anthony. At this time, we recognize number 3, Peter Williamson, to be accompanied by Brother Fritz. At this time, we recognize number 4, Gabe Peretsis. Gabe to be accompanied by Mom Michelle, Dad George, Cousin Jonathan, Brother Pedro, and Girlfriend Melissa. At this time, we recognize number 5, Captain Danny Boo. Danny to be accompanied by Mom Nan, Grandma Vine, Brother Alan, Sister Beyonce, Aunt Soka, Girlfriend Rachel, and Uncle Rob. At this time, we recognize number 6, Captain Darian Martinez. Darian to be accompanied by Mom Denise, Father Brian, Cousin Louis, and Joellis, Aunt Olga, and Uncle Will. At this time, we recognize number 33, Luis Gonzalez. Luis Gonzalez is to be accompanied by Mom Angela, Dad Jose, and Cousin Darian. At this time, we recognize number 37, Alejandro Ventura. Alejandro to be accompanied by Coach Lou Ciccatelli. At this time, we recognize number 52, Adam Medawea, one of the captains of the Revere High School football team. Adam to be accompanied by Mom Maribel, friends Nico and Joel, and Coach Lou Ciccatelli. Nico Aguirre. Nico to be accompanied by Brother Marvin Rios. At this time, we recognize number 55, Joel Vasquez. Joel to be accompanied by Dad Joel, Aunt Edley, Aunt Jessie, Grandpa Salvador, and girlfriend Maria Melendez. At this time, we recognize number 71, Gio Alexandri. Gio to be accompanied by sister Joissa, cousin Ann, and dad John. Ladies and gentlemen, the senior members of the Revere High School varsity football team. Ladies and gentlemen, a special honorable mention to the senior members of the Somerville High School football team. Gavin Giseald, Mateus Fernandez, Jameson Laguerre, Michael LaGreca, Sam D'Souza, Christian Malavin, DJ Freeman, Julian Biename, Roxanne Thapa, Dylan Pride, Allison Beccarlo, Salman Jamal, and Cam Pereira, the senior members of the Somerville High School football team. And we'll to recognize any seniors that are part of the Somerville High School varsity cheer team as well. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give all a high five to the class of 2025, the seniors of both Revere and Somerville varsity football and cheer teams. We salute you, we honor you, we recognize you, and we thank you and wish you all the very best in your future endeavors. And a special salute and thanks to the family members of our senior Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to historic Harry Del Russo Stadium for tonight's varsity football matchup between the visiting Hounders of Somerville High School and your Revere High School Patriots in a Greater Boston League matchup. The captains of both Somerville and Revere on the field for the coin toss to determine possession. Somerville High School won the coin toss. They have elected to defer. The Revere will receive the opening kickoff. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we honor America. Gentlemen, kindly remove your caps as we all rise for the national anthem. The display of the big flag is about to take place, and an all seniors color guard by your Revere High School Army Junior ROTC cadets. The big flag flew over the old Boston Harley Davidson dealership in Everett for many years. And here it comes right now. This tremendous symbol of our nation was retired after Superstorm Sandy in 2012 and donated to the Revere High School Patriot Battalion for display at special events such as tonight's senior night game with Somerville. Cadet Jack Cambriello commands the big flag. Cadet Christopher Carrero commands the color guard. And to sing our national anthem, Cadet Victoria Eccles.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the
Revere High School Army Junior ROTC cadets. Thank you for the national anthem. Thank you for the display of the big flag and the All Services Color Guard. And thank you for your service to this great nation. And I'd like to recognize any seniors who are part of the Revere High School Army Junior ROTC on this senior night. Back deep for Revere, number 1, Gio Woodard, and number 7, Anthony Pelletieri.
Experience the younger plays have been getting. I think tonight's going to be a good show. This is definitely worth the price of admission.
Tim Jones.
I got goosebumps. You know, with that ROTC, they do such a phenomenal job. We are so blessed to have them here in Revere. I love these kids. You know, a shout out to little Patrick Keefe, who's in basic training right now, and talked to him a couple times. Doing a great job down there in Oklahoma. So Woodard
on the return for Revere.
That may be our best field position for an opening drive this season.
Yeah, I know, seriously. So fellas, we got a show tonight because I really believe, I don't know if you got to see last night the Northern Lights.
I saw some pictures. I saw a shot from East Boston. I thought it was gunfire.
I was letting my dog out last night, and I looked in the sky, and I'm like, wow, the whole sky was red. It was pretty awesome, and I think we have a good vantage point tonight. We're gonna see some Northern Lights tonight. I have a good feeling about that.
That's nice.
Maybe that'll bring the Patriots a little luck.
Maybe the kids can take their eyes off of their phones for a half a second and look at it.
Seriously.
Let's see what the Pats open up with now.
They're going a little tight formation here. Inside handoff. Ooh, Woodard gets a nice run. Right off the jump. He's going to get about...
We'll take a nice 4 or 5. Yeah. It was a nice solid run.
So, listening to what Chick was saying, basically they feel, last week they did do a good job running up the middle. They just couldn't capitalize penalties. I mean, defense played really well when you think about
7 yards.
The game last week.
And 3 for Revere.
But the offense just hasn't been able to produce the points.
Yeah, they just haven't been clicking. We'll see how it goes now.
Woodard very close to a first down.
Let's see if we get a good spot on that one, Donnie.
Woodard
looks like they're gonna mark him a little. Oh nope, they're moving the chains.
We'll take it.
That first down for the Patriots. Senior night.
Yeah, it's always good and bad to see the seniors, the kids you've seen grow up, and know that it'll be their last game sooner rather than later. And they're all great kids. So, especially a kid like Nigo Aguirre, who hasn't been able to play this year. It's sad to see him leave his senior year without taking a snap.
And they keep it on the ground, and Woodard again with about a 7-8 yard gain. So this is a good matchup for the Revere. Jason, you were telling me earlier that Somerville got spanked by Medford.
Yeah, they're 3-2. They took a beating at Tufts, 48-12, after having some close games. So obviously we know how we played against Medford. We didn't come away with a W, but we definitely played them solid. So.
48-yard line.
And it looks like Revere is working the left side of that offensive line, so we'll see if they keep sending Gio behind him. Although, is that our friend Atui back there now?
That's Atui. Oh, but no way to go on that one. So Peter DiGiulio made a good point. I drove probably from work. Fusil. Someone's telling me Fusil.
Yeah, it's Fusilli's the pasta. Fusil's the running back. That's how we'll tell the difference.
But it literally took me about 55 minutes to go 6 miles from East Boston to my house and back to the stadium.
Yeah, it's as it gets colder, you'll see days like this when people are in their cars.
We have motion, fake. Somerville sniffs it out, so it's going to be 4th down and about 2. So let's see if Revere decides to go for it or kick it.
Oh, you got to go for it. It's too early in the game. They're on the other side of the 50. You got to try to punch this.
I'd love to see them go for it here. I'd love to see it.
So again, another freshman with a run. Yeah,
Look directly into the tackle.
You kick it, maybe you pin them back, but goes in the end zone. They get it on the 20. You're only gaining about 20 yards. So it's
it's
I'm
close
going for
enough.
it.
Yeah, it's 2, and they've been doing pretty well. They had the momentum with Gio going over the left side. So let's see if they do a little nice counterplay with Gio going right over the guard tackle gap.
Quarterback keeper. He's going to get around the edge. He finds it. He's running down the sidelines. Danny who? He keeps going. Oh, did he step out?
Yeah, it looks like they called him out.
Oh, they're going to call him out of bounds. But what a hell of a run by Danny who.
Shows what I know. Great call.
Right? First down and much more. He is an athlete. First year playing quarterback, but this kid, every week I feel like we've seen him get better and better.
Absolutely, and he's turned into a great leader for this team too.
Yard gain. Moves the chain.
It shows
29 yards.
It's a huge gainer, and it shows the future of this team too. Is that you had the 2 seniors, Danny and Gio, on runs, and then you had Peltieri and Atui, the 2 freshmen with runs. So nice
Future
balance.
is bright.
Yep.
Future is bright. It's going to be a little toss.
As
He
Gio
gets around the edge. Oh, he gets knocked out of bounds.
Woodard on the carry.
Giovanni Woodard with a great run. Managed to get around the edge.
Yeah, and that's one of the staunch defenders for the Somerville team, Ismail Mack, who saved a touchdown.
Ismail Mack into the tackle.
So I'll bring up a 1st and 2 to score.
16-yard gain. Moves the chain.
So we struggled last week, right? We struggled last week. So we get a first down, 2 yards to go,
2-yard line.
which is 6 feet. So if we could just get 3 feet per carry.
Absolutely, we'll punch it right in.
Let's see what they can do here. Quarterback keeper. It looks like he's in. Touchdown! Danny who?
Great start for the Revere High team.
Danny Hu from
Very impressive drive from the Revere Patriots. Danny Hu with a quarterback keeper and just punches it in with 8:27 left in the first quarter.
And Donnie, it looks like Rotzi has taken up your push-up challenge, and
Are they doing it?
They are in the end zone. They're all lined up.
Oh, at least ROTC's doing it. Couldn't get the cheerleaders to do it, but look at the size of that ROTC group. That is impressive. And it's good.
Is
that Big Joel Vasquez with that one?
Revere High School. Joel Vasquez.
7-0 Patriots.
We'll take it. Yeah.
So being a military guy myself, being in the Army, I have to say I'm loving
remaining in the first
the ROTC crew going out there and doing the push-ups that the cheerleaders didn't want to do.
It's true. They've taken up the lantern where the cheerleaders put it on the ground. And I really liked what they did with the flag, where they were moving back and forth. I think it was waving. Yeah,
that was awesome.
Pretty impressive.
And I think Jerry Jaddy was saying that was donated from Hurricane Sandy.
After the touchdown.
It's pretty timely with everything that's been going on in Florida.
Florida's just getting pummeled.
To do the honors of the kickoff for Revere.
So they're doing something similar to what happened last week. Joel's got the ball flat on the ground, and we'll see if he's going to just punch
like
it right through.
Like a little pooch kick here. Yep, and they do. Takes a little bounce, but Somerville says, you know what? We're just going to go down. I'm not even going to try to run it.
Smart play. He must be a lineman.
So Somerville with decent field position to start their first drive of the game.
Ball is marked at the Somerville High School.
Yeah, they always like the Highlanders, though. I always like playing them in Pop Warner, and good organization over there. And that's where I had my first walk-in taco, was at Dilboy Stadium.
Dilboy Stadium, a great place to play a game or see a game.
Beautiful, beautiful field. We have a beautiful field, too, though.
We do. We do.
That flag's whipping from left to right. A little bit of wind on the field.
Yeah, I don't think Somerville's going to be throwing too much. They tend to rely on Fusil on the ground.
High formation behind their fullback. And he gets a pretty decent run on his first carry for Somerville.
That was Fusil. That was their captain senior.
Fusil, as the mother came up to the booth and told us it's Fusil.
Yes, not the pasta. Yep. And he had a huge game against Malden in the big double overtime win. He went for 167 and 3 touchdowns.
That's pretty impressive.
It was a great back and forth. I mean, 2 overtimes, a 42-40 win, stopping them on the extra point. Great game for both teams.
I mean, size has never been Revere's thing, right? So we don't have the biggest linebackers out there, but if they're going to keep running with a fullback, we got to figure out a way to stuff that guy. You know.
Yeah, and again, straight up the middle.
So I know it's awful. Calvin's coaching Malden Catholic High School. They're playing BC High tonight. It's going to be a tough game for them. But a couple of games ago, they played, I think it was Bedford.
Yep.
And the whole D-line literally just would drop on the ground and just clog up the middle. And I almost feel like we did that.
Yeah, it was bear crawl. You'd have the kids bear crawl.
Coaches do that to us all the time, but you know, it might be something Revere might want to think about.
Well, they're
just clog the middle up. If
they're
these guys
playing
are going to keep running up the middle. You know,
that 4-4 defense with the 2 ends up. They really don't have a lot of meat on that line.
Little toss sweep.
Fusil again. If you're not stopping it on the outside and you're not stopping it on the inside, you really got to change up the defense.
It's all about adjustments.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you got to do those in-game adjustments. You can't fall in love with a certain thing if it's not working.
Yeah, if it's not working, you got to fix it. You got to change it up.
Yeah, I'd almost say you want to put a 5-3 in right now, where you got those 5
Yeah, I'm
linemen
clogging
down on
up
the
the middle
ground.
a little bit here. I'm not letting them let them beat me on the edge. Right up the middle. And Revere does a good job.
Great stop.
Nice stop.
Fernandez on the carry.
Looks like Vasquez on that one, and
Gio was there.
A whole crew of Revere defensive players on that one.
Yeah, that was the first non-Fusil carry, too.
Gain of 2. It's third and
Didn't even look like he got a gain on that one, but I guess he did.
Well, they gave him a couple.
So we're looking at 3rd and 5.
Yeah, it was short 5, but 5.
They're going to split a couple guys out.
They got Fusil in the running back slot or the
They're
fullback.
just going to continue to try to run out the middle. They'll gain, but they're not going to get the first down.
Yeah.
It's a short.
On the carry.
That'll be a 4th and short.
Yeah, even with a generous spot. There's Dobre on the...
Martinez into the tackle for Revere High School.
4th and 2 for Somerville.
Yeah, I guess with this, Donnie, on the road, you really got to go for this as well. They're on the Revere side of the field. Like you said, punting's not going to get them a whole lot. You got to go for it. And you saw that Fusil has been able to blast through that line.
If you're the Revere defense, what are you doing here?
You got to stack the line. You got to bring the meat in there. You can't run that 4.
Right? Keep a couple D-backs back just to have that protection, but I'm sending the house. Because if they decide they want to pass, even if they run, it doesn't matter. But decide they want to pass.
Oh, that's not what you want to do.
Well, that's an automatic first down for Somerville. So Revere, again, kicks himself in the foot.
Yeah, it was a great hard count by the Somerville quarterback that brought him offside, and they don't have to worry about the first because they got it without doing a thing.
So Somerville will get a new set of downs here.
5-yard penalty.
And I get it, right? We've been there, especially when you're
Absolutely.
that age. You're so anxious to make a play.
At the Patriots 43.
Somerville's going to spread it out a little here.
Let's see if they let D'Souza air it out a little bit.
They still have that fullback, and the tailback's way back. He takes the toss. He makes a couple of.
That's coming back. That looks like a hold to me.
Mack on the carry.
And that's, again, Mack, whose name you'll also hear a lot. That's their cover guy that we spoke about earlier that saved the touchdown.
Yeah, holding on Somerville, so that'll back them up again.
There's a penalty marker on the play.
Not again, but for the first time.
Holding against Somerville High School.
Yeah, a lot of times when you see that big of a break on the outside,
Ball is backed up
something
at the
hinky happens.
47-yard
So
line.
1st and 20 for the
First
Highlanders.
down and 20.
Backs them back up into their own
1st
territory.
and 20 for Somerville.
Yeah, if I'm the Somerville coach, I'm calling just one of those nice Fusil runs up the middle, get 5 or 6 yards on first down.
Try to make it manageable.
Absolutely.
But they're running with a long back in the backfield. They might be looking to throw here.
Yeah, he's a Sousa in shotgun.
Yep, he's looking to throw. It's a short pass. It's completion for about 3 yards. So not much there. Revere's all over it.
Pass is complete to Ryan Lewis. Martinez was into the tackle.
Yeah, Darian Martinez with a nice stop.
Great job by Martinez.
No relation.
To Nicky?
Yeah,
And
no
Wilfredo.
relation to Nicky and Wilfredo and Lily and Maria and Vinny and Joey.
Revere High School.
Might be a couple more in there.
Yeah.
It was a 4-yard gain. It brings up 2nd and 16.
Nicky Martinez was one of my favorite players when he was little. I wish he stuck with it, but he had a great career at MC as a basketball player.
Absolutely.
He was playing at Salem State.
Excellent baseball player as well.
He was a great baseball player. So quarterback, just little screen pass, and it's incomplete. And Revere, they're going to call it dead. I guess it was a forward pass.
And you saw who was in there. You saw who was causing trouble. Our man Charles Dobre, the freshman.
Dobre is going to be a beast. You're going to hear, again, I know, unfortunately, I already know MC's looking to take a Tui.
Of course they are.
They're going to look to take Dobre.
Yeah, if not them, St. Mary's, I'm sure, is on.
Yeah, I mean, they're good players, and that's what happens, right? You have good players. We're a public school. These private schools want these good players, but we don't want to lose them.
Absolutely not. That's why it's important for everybody to get down to the stadium and cheer these kids on.
Passes up and close, but no cigar. Danny Who got a hand on it, but
Danny Who on coverage for Revere High School downfield.
You know, I think if Who had extended himself a little bit, he might have had himself a pick on that one.
You know what? It almost wasn't the worst thing because it's 4th and 16. You know that the Highlanders going to punt now. Or you have to assume they're going to punt?
Yeah, we're thinking so, but I don't know by the huddle. It looks like they're going to run another play. D'Souza's still in there. A encroachment penalty gets you nothing, but
yeah, right.
It looks like Danny Who, D'Souza's their punter. So
the Highlanders in punt formation.
Got to focus on that quarterback back there.
Short kick takes a nice highly into bounce. Revere stays away from it, and it's they're trying to blow it a little further, but it's not going anywhere.
Yeah, I almost saw the brooms like it was a curling match.
No return. Revere High School has the ball.
So
first down and 10 from their own 6-yard line.
Peter DiGiulio, literally, his beard grew
Members of
in the short period of time that he had to drive to the stadium. That's how bad the traffic was today. But this is the place we live in now, right? That's Revere. You know, you love living near the ocean, but you got to pay for it with the traffic.
Yeah.
You know, Smitty, you live right there.
I do. It takes me a half hour in the morning to get out of my driveway.
No one wants to let you out.
No, absolutely not.
They see you coming out and they gun it.
Yeah.
Little quick inside handoff.
It's a good stuff by the Somerville line.
Yeah. I will say, you know, we've talked about this before, Jason, but we've been running the wing tee for 20 years. And I love the wing tee. I love it. But teams have watched film on us for years.
Right.
When I saw them run the double wing last week, I was ecstatic.
You got to mix it up. You got to work with what personnel you have.
That's exactly right. We've always said that, right? You coach with me. Yep. You know, you have personnel. You got to run an offense that, you know, works for the personnel that you have.
Absolutely.
Another inside handoff. Woodard gets a little. He's still on his feet. They're still going. Somebody got pancaked by Joel Vasquez. Number 13 for
Somerville. That's Peter Mahar.
Peter Mahar got the full.
You got the full Vasquez treatment on that.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
What's a D-back doing going up against a lineman? Usually a mistake.
It's usually a pancake.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Woodward kept his feet moving and got it to a very manageable third down.
A great one by Woodward to bring it to 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2 for the Patriots after the gain of 6.
They'll keep it on the ground, and Woodard has a first down
and
a
then
little
some.
more. Yeah.
Woodard on the carry.
Well, Coach Chick said that he thought that he could run against Somerville, and so far he's been right.
Yeah, I don't know how long Somerville's captain has been out, but their captain is Roxon Thapa, who's an offensive and defensive lineman, so that probably helps Revere where he's not in the game.
I would attack that guy. You know, that's what I'm doing. I'm attacking that guy.
Absolutely.
Find their weakness and exploit it, right?
Looks like Somerville's running a similar defense to Revere, except for they have one of their ends is down.
And they're going to keep it on the ground. Oh, no, I faked me out. Did he? Who? Oh, my God, did he? Who just got past everybody?
Off to the races.
He is gone. Did he? Oh, touchdown, Patriots. Wow.
Who to the house? His second one.
He faked me out. I thought it was an inside handoff. And
yeah.
All of a sudden I see who getting past second level and going for it.
It's been a great senior night for Danny so far.
No traffic on the field.
No flags, no laundry. And we got the ROTC out there ready to do some more push-ups. I am a happy man right now, Jason Smith.
I could tell that, Donnie. Are they bringing Joel out to kick again?
Vasquez, the big boy. He's going to punch it through the uprights. And the ROTC's ready. They're ready to do the push-ups. Look at this, 13-0 in the first quarter. Vasquez pooches it up, and it's good. Oh, it looked good from here. Sorry, folks.
It's the old eyes, Donnie.
Yeah, they need those glasses. I only have readers, so I can't see distance.
Well, listen, a 13-0 lead that the Patriots haven't seen in years.
All that, look, if that's all of the Revere ROTC, I am so blown away. I'm so impressed.
I think there's more ROTC members than there are members of the football team.
I think you're right. I think you're right. Wow. 13-0. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Revere has so far been on fire.
Yeah, everything that we had talked about, short of one or two plays, they've been amazing. You know, they've been able to stop Somerville on the short yardage. They couldn't stop Fusil, but after Somerville got that 10 yards penalty.
That penalty was a huge penalty for Somerville because they were moving the ball.
Yeah, and I really don't understand why they put D'Souza in the air on that when it was working so well on the ground.
As Mike Gigi would say, though, we need about 30 more points before we feel comfortable.
I'm not feeling comfortable.
Can't take our foot off the gas.
Absolutely not. Talk to me with 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter and us up by 3 or 4 touchdowns. Then
I'll be happy. Let the clock run. We get home early.
Absolutely.
So Dom Clovin working at Bianchi's. We're going to get Chase down there.
Absolutely. Chase did his Fenway time since the Sox are done, and we'll see where it goes. He's in New Hampshire with his friends this weekend. It's nice to be a man of leisure.
I know, right? It's wonderful. They come around though.
Yeah.
You know, you give them a little. I feel like you give them a little wiggle room, and then they figure it out.
That's tough. Again, like we keep extolling the virtues of how difficult it is today.
It really is. I mean, this generation, it's much harder than it was for our generation.
Fusil with a head of steam hits the corner. Nice tackle.
Yeah, nice little takedown.
On the carry.
Who is that? 13.
Number 13. That's Jose Fuentes, another freshman.
Right? Another freshman with a big tackle.
Fusil is limping a little bit. That's not a good sign for Somerville.
Can you imagine this Revere team in 2 years, 3 years?
They're going to be amazing, especially if they keep growing. But like you said, I worry about teams coming in and poaching.
I know. That's going to be the hardest part for Revere is keeping these players here.
Yeah, because especially since they're freshmen, the teams know they'll have 3 years with them instead of like grabbing a junior.
And I think English is actually ahead of Everett right now in the GBL. I don't know. But Everett has 2 losses. English only has 1. We haven't seen that in 20 years.
Yeah, it sounds like someone from Everett hasn't made their annual trip to Jamaica to find some new Everett citizens.
To start the second quarter.
Well, Donnie, huge lead for the Patriots going into the second quarter.
I don't think we've seen this all year, right?
It's been at least 2 years, I think, since something like this has happened.
Seriously.
The Patriot 47-yard line.
It may actually been Cal may have actually been the quarterback the last time they had a 13-0 lead.
Could be.
Don't forget about that 50-50 raffle.
And Somerville, at least the linemen look pretty winded over there too.
sometime around the second half. So
And that's the thing. If you keep the defense on the field, most of these guys go both ways, especially when your linemen are just sticking and playing the line. You're going to wear them out a lot quicker.
And we did have a tough schedule to start the season. Like I said, English has a winning record. You know, Medford, Masco's on fire.
Absolutely.
So Revere's played some tough teams. Not that they're not going to have tough teams moving forward. I mean, it's still going to have Everett, but the schedule does change a little bit. And if they can pull a win off tonight, it's going to be huge.
Yep.
And it might just be the thing that the team needs to just get that spark.
Yep. Bring that big boy Mo into the game. And I'm talking about momentum, not a gentleman named Mo.
We had a Mo on the team, and he was a great kid. He lived right around the corner from me.
Yes, we did. Is Fusil on the bench now?
Well, he was a little hobbled. They might be looking at him.
Yeah, that's not Fusil, so he is on the bench.
It's a good run by Somerville. Number 2.
Mac on the carry.
Yeah.
That's Esmiel Mack.
Yeah.
He's their other two-way player that we talked about that
Ramirez was into the
stopped the
tackle.
touchdown initially from
Revere.
Gio Woodward and gave Danny the chance to add to his tally.
Gain of 4.
And Mack is an excellent runner, but he's not as bruising as Fusil is, and I could see Fusil still stand on the Somerville sideline. And I know him as a player. He's got to be chomping at the bit to get back in
you
there.
know he's going to be back in at some point. And Somerville gets a first down.
Yeah, that was all due to the line. It was just a good push by their offensive line to get the yards needed.
I always look at football like a chess game. You know, what move are you going to make? What move that guy going to make? You know, so let's see what Revere does here to try to switch things up a little bit, because Somerville has been moving the ball. They just had that big penalty that they couldn't come back from.
And they haven't, even with Fusil out of the game, they haven't changed that philosophy. They're just banging up the middle. So hopefully Revere can start stacking the middle and force them to go to the outside.
Revere in the 5-3 right now. They're going to keep it on the... Oh, big tackle. Who's that, 23? Who is that?
That's our friend Mario Ramirez. Yeah.
He's having himself a game right now. Junior.
Yeah, Mario's come up big this year, and he's definitely improving as the season goes on. He's a name and someone you look at to be a leader for these freshmen next year. Fusil is coming back in, but he's not 100%.
Ramirez.
Yeah, you can see him still limping a little bit.
Ball is marked.
He is a big boy. He's pretty solid.
2nd and 12.
Let's see if they use him as a decoy here. Why do I get the strong feeling they're going to throw the ball here?
Use Fusil as a blocker. He's well back.
Nope, they're going to hand it to him, and there's nowhere for him to go.
Is that Ramirez again coming from the edge?
Fusil on the carry.
Couldn't see who that was on that one.
That could have been Peltier, actually. Yeah, that was freshman Anthony Peltier coming out and grabbing from the
Yeah,
middle.
I mean, we're talking freshmen, sophomore, some juniors here making these big plays.
Yeah, Fusil's going back out again. That was a good effort, but
It
doesn't make sense to risk him. I would say that's probably the end of the night for Captain Fusil.
My wife is making fun of me at home. She's listening.
Yeah, but you say that like she wouldn't do it if she was standing next to you.
Little pass, little screen pass, and not much to go there.
Now, great gang tackle by Revere.
On the reception for Somerville High School.
So was Lewis Ryan for Somerville, but nowhere to go.
It was the initial Mateus Fernandez did a good job of holding his D-back, but the rest of the D-backs from Revere collapsed on that ball.
7-yard line.
What do you think here, Jay?
You got to go for it. Again, you're
Down
37.
2 touchdowns. I mean,
The Highlanders.
it's 4th and 8.
They got to pass. They got to look for Mack on the
Like
outside.
Highlanders are going to go for it.
You can't really use Fusil coming up the middle, so it's a play you really got to go for it. It's going to be a tough dynamic. Revere's really got to stick to their men and have the pass rush come in and not give D'Souza too much
Somerville
time.
spreads it out, but they do have a back in the backfield. They do step back to pass. A quick pass. Oh, it's complete, and it's going to be good for a first down. That's unfortunate
Yeah,
for Revere.
that was too much of a cushion given by Revere on that play.
D'Souza's pass is complete to
Big opportunity for Revere to
Pineda.
shut Somerville down, and it just
Guerrero was
didn't happen.
Yeah,
Patriots.
Sergio just gave him too much of a cushion. You really got to focus and know where that first down marker is, and make
Coaches
sure you're not
holding their
giving it
hands
to
up
him.
like, what are you guys doing?
9. That's good
Yeah, it
for
was
a
little too lackadaisical on that one for the Patriots.
Revere's 28.
If I'm Somerville, I keep passing at this point, but I think they're probably going to go back to the run.
I agree with you. There's a little bit of wind on the field in Somerville's face, but obviously not enough to affect the pass because that was a great completion by the Highlanders.
Yeah, they got Mac playing
Yep,
deep.
and they're
It's a
gonna do
pitch.
Ooh, was that Woodard?
That was Gio. Gio read that play perfectly.
Just shut down the Highlanders.
You know, and the sad thing about that play is that the Somerville team had 2 running backs that were there to block, and neither of them did.
What's going on, my friend?
Great way to read it by Gio.
35-yard line. Second down and 17.
Which one, Jose?
For the Highlanders of Somerville.
Donnie Boudreau's fan club stops by.
Yeah, so I have a coach that I used to coach against back in the day in Pop Warner from Somerville. What's the name again? Pudge?
Chris
Coach
DeRocha.
Coach Pudge DeRocha. But great guy. Lives down the street. Should be coaching for Revere, but what's the kid's name?
Fernandez.
Mac, the lone back. D'Souza back to pass. Airs it out to nobody but the sideline. Little bit over their heads.
Somerville High School.
So it's going to bring up a 3rd and long for the Highlanders.
That deep pitch in the back that was read by Woodward, Somerville really got themselves into a pickle again with too far to run, and their passing game is just being covered up right now.
So Coach Pudge from Somerville was a good Pop Warner coach. Great guy, but I think he lives across the street, and I've been telling him for years, why aren't you coaching for Revere?
Is it the salary? Can we not pay him enough?
God knows we didn't get paid. Although the parents thought we did, right?
Yeah.
Oh!
Great
the
screen.
Oh!
That was Mario in there blowing up that screen.
Mario Ramirez just totally lit up the Somerville player.
And let me tell you, Somerville had that run perfectly. They did it. They played it as a screen.
It looked great.
Yeah, the Patriots pass rush was all on D'Souza, but Ramirez was able to capture that on his own.
We're at 4th and 18.
When I saw the screen, the completion, I'm like, uh-oh, here we go.
Yeah.
But Ramirez was right there.
He was. You got to blame that on the offensive line not keeping their blocks.
Yep.
That's 4th and long, but Somerville's not punting. Let's hope Pagura learned his lesson and knows where the first down marker and doesn't give them much of a
5.5 minutes
cushion.
left in the half. Somerville's going to go for it. Revere up 13-0 on Revere TV. Quarterback steps back. He rolls out. He's going to keep it. Oh, he gets away from one tackle. But that's Dobre on the.
That is Charles Dobre stopping it.
Well short of the
Wait,
first down.
there is flags, but I think where it's thrown, it was on Somerville.
You have to assume.
Yeah, holding.
So Revere's going to decline that.
Declined by Revere.
And it'll
the
be
Patriots take over on down.
Revere ball. This Dobre kid, I want to go meet him. He almost reminds me of.
Who are the twins that look nothing alike?
I know.
Gus.
Yes. Give me a second.
Gonsalves.
Yes.
The Gonsalves
Ricardo
brothers
and,
and Gus. Yeah.
Dobre was there defensively for the Patriots.
Gus was the bigger one, and Ricardo was the smaller one. Gus was the one on the edge and was catching passes from Cal. Yeah.
Both great kids.
Yeah, and that's, if Dobre is 6'1" in this, he's probably 5'10".
As a freshman.
Yeah, next he's just got up to go.
And he's the tight end on offense.
Yeah.
He's our Gronk.
Yes.
And our Kelsey.
All rolled up into one. Yeah. It looks like it was a timeout call before that play. I really don't understand
Timeout Somerville.
why they have Fusil playing linebacker out on defense at this point.
Especially if he's a little hobbled. I mean, he's a big, strong kid, obviously. but
in the second quarter.
you're going to need him. If I'm Somerville, I'm taking him off. And maybe
Absolutely.
Somerville just doesn't have anybody to put in his place, but it's a recipe for disaster for Somerville.
Yep.
The ROTC players walking around. Love these kids.
Special.
We thought our team was short-staffed. It looks like Somerville maybe has another 11 kids on their sideline.
Somerville is very, very short. Very, very short-staffed, short players.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, put
And credit to Somerville, 3-2, with literally maybe 30 kids on the team.
Absolutely,
35 kids?
yeah. No, it's a great look for their coaching staff to be able to get these kids up and to stay in all these games.
I don't ever remember them wearing white like this, but
play resumes on the gridiron.
I could be
First down
wrong.
and 10 Revere from their own 30.
or at least this type of uniform,
They're very bright. They could be freshly laundered.
right? Nice run. Who is that?
Is that Fuentes?
13?
Yep, that's Jose Fuentes, another freshman.
Jose Fuentes on the carry.
They don't even realize
Ariel
how
Collins with the tackle for the
awesome it is
Hounders.
to get all this play time as freshmen and
6-yard
sophomores,
pickup on the play.
like
Absolutely.
moving forward in their,
Second down
their
and
football
4
careers,
for Revere.
playing varsity football at that age.
And playing it well.
And playing it
They're not
really well.
overmatched at all.
And they have fight in them. Woodard with a nice little hole. Oh, no. I thought he lost it.
Yeah, it looked like he was looking back for the ball, but he wasn't.
Woodard on the carry.
Gets a great head of steam to make that run.
Almost looked like it came out of his hands, but he was able to hold on to it.
The good thing about having all these running backs is they're able to cycle kids in and out now.
Yeah,
Keep everybody fresh.
The only thing that is tough is that Danny, who playing both sides of the ball, doesn't have a chance to sit and talk with the coaches when we're on defense, because that's a lot of time when you can make some adjustments as a quarterback and say, what am I doing wrong, what am I doing right? But who doesn't have that opportunity? He's out there for the whole game. Motion Revere. Who steps back? He looks for a deep ball.
Oh, you gotta run for that, Charles.
Yeah.
You gotta run.
Dobre. He's a big boy. I thought he could have ran under that, but
And Peltieri was up there too.
yeah, I mean, it was close.
Oh, that was Gio actually. Sorry about that. But the thing is, you tell the kids going back to baseball which shoulder they need to turn,
Yeah.
and Dobre seemed to be a little bit mixed up on which shoulder to turn to and get that pass. But again, he's not going out there. Their passing game isn't something they rely on, so these are few and far between.
We've had some deep balls from Danny Hu that made some connections, so I don't blame them for taking a shot. Ooh, big hole. Oh, he's on his feet still.
That's big Mario Ramirez.
Wow, Ramirez with a big run.
Rumbling and stumbling for that one.
Ramirez on the carry for Revere.
Ramirez gets it all the way down to the, what is that, the 16? No, I'm sorry, 21-yard line?
21, 22-yard line.
The tackle for Somerville.
Is Youssef injured? We haven't seen Youssef out there yet.
Ball
And
is
Amano.
I don't know.
Someone who had a lot of snaps last week.
23-yard line.
33-yard gain.
Big rumbling run from Ramirez.
That's a Mosi Tatupu type run.
That was awesome. Oh, Mosey, I remember him. He was fun. Get around the edge. Get around.
That's Jose. Read well. The fake to Ramirez didn't fool too many people.
Still able to gain a few yards on the carry, though.
Absolutely. Said anytime they don't go backwards is a positive play.
Yeah. I like the play calling so far. I like the fact they took a shot. I didn't connect, but
It keeps them honest.
yeah, they're mixing it up enough. Keeping that inside run a lot, but then just mixing up with some outside runs, quarterback keepers.
7 Patriots.
Just don't run the reverse.
No reverses. Don't
Doesn't-
go backwards.
It doesn't work. Who rolls out? Has a man.
Oh,
in the
too far.
Just a little too much.
Wide open in the end zone was Anthony Peltier.
Whoa, just a little much for Danny Hu.
3rd down and 7.
Give the kid credit, though. His first year playing quarterback.
Of RHS.
Absolutely.
That's a tough throw to make on the run.
Yeah, and You know what? Again, freshman Anthony Peltier did everything right on that play.
I wonder who they have in the works. Because obviously, who's going to graduate? I wonder who they have in work as a quarterback for next year.
It's got to be Sergio, and maybe we'll see some of that this time, the junior Pagora. But, you know, you could have some other people. I think Peltier actually played a little quarterback in Pop Warner.
Nice little inside handoff. Go down, Gio. Go down. So Woodard with a nice run. He'll get a first down. I always get nervous on those, though. When they're grabbing your ankles, just go down.
Yeah.
Nothing good's going to happen by trying to have, drag somebody when they have your ankles.
Yeah, a sprained ankle can be a lot more dangerous than 2 yards.
9-yard gain.
So far, this has by far been the best game for the Patriots.
Of Somerville.
And they're going to go trips left here.
Yep,
Somerville's going to call a timeout.
They have to. Great. You made them burn their timeout.
Timeout. Somerville.
Minute 55 left in the half.
Again, we still haven't seen any RPOs put into play for Danny, and I really think that, especially with these kids learning to catch the ball, that would be great opportunities for the Pats to gain some positive yards.
They're looking good. So we got Jerry Giardi calling the game. As always, awesome. Senior night. Peter DiGiulio in the booth. Doing his thing.
Here we have Keith on the scoreboard.
This Sunday morning.
And Keith, we've been with Keith since the kids were little, between basketball and football, ref and everything.
Keith, one of the most vaunted referees in Revere recreation history.
Sunday of football action. Event support the Revere Junior Patriots this Sunday morning. Beginning at around 9 a.m. with the flag football team.
Let's hope the clouds don't ruin these northern lights, but I feel like we should be able to see them pretty soon.
4 games scheduled.
Less than 2 minutes left in the half, too, Donnie. This game is flying by.
It is.
Afternoon, beginning at
Not a lot of passes. It's been a ground game for both teams.
Historic carried over to Terry Zoo. Revere.
Trips, yeah, that's a little misdirection.
Oh, another inside hill.
Mario gets in, nice move.
Wow, just like that. Mario Ramirez, touchdown!
Let's see those push-ups, Rotzi. Where'd they go?
Ramirez is having himself a game on offense and defense.
Yeah, and again, I don't think I've seen him run this year so far.
This has been phenomenal. Maybe they found a little diamond in the rough.
Yep, but again, an underclassman.
I know Somerville's 3-2. Revere's 0-4.
Somerville may be 3-2, but Revere is due.
Revere is due. I like that. It's a rhyme. He's a poet and he didn't even know it.
But his feet show with their long fellows. Sorry.
Oh!
And Gio for 2.
2-point conversion.
Woodard gets it in for the easy 2-point conversion. And just like that, minute 50 left in the half. Revere up 21-0. Jason, we got ourselves a game.
Yeah, I just...
A winning game, maybe.
I like this. I could get used to this. We'll see what happens. Again, we're not going to count our chickens yet because we still got a second half.
And those halftime adjustments, I mean, if Somerville makes them and Revere doesn't.
And you really, Somerville has 2 minutes to score. They got nothing to lose at this point.
Yeah, they might try to air it out here.
Absolutely. And they have the ability. You know, their quarterback's got the arm, and Mack has proven that he's got the wheels. So
is going to do the kicking on his Revere from the 40-yard line.
So again, Vasquez kind of just lays the ball on the ground, no tee.
Last time they tried an onside. First time they punched it through. I think this is probably going to be a punch all the way through. It doesn't make any sense to try for an onside.
Yep, it's just a pooch. It's going to go
Not out of bounds.
So flags come out.
The one thing that we didn't need on that play.
Right. They just
So
want
the
to.
marker on the kickoff.
I see that. I've seen that a lot more this past year or two, where teams will just kick it out of bounds, take the flag. It's just less chance for injury, especially if you don't have a lot of players. The last thing you want is somebody to get cracked on a kickoff and lose a guy to an injury. So it's like take the penalty and just let's see another play.
Yeah, no, I mean it definitely makes sense. Did they take away the tee for kickers this year?
I don't think so. They didn't take away a tee for kicking, right? No.
Yeah,
just Revere's choice.
Yeah, and it's like last week when we saw they weren't using a tee either. Well, it's that quads out.
Yep. Someone's going to spread it out. You got to assume pass here. Quarterback. Nope, they keep it inside on the ground, and not much there by the Revere defense. Does
Read
a great
really
job.
well.
Maybe a yard or two. Yeah, it's about 2 yards on the carry for Somerville.
And it keeps the clock running.
Maybe Somerville doesn't want to leave Revere any time.
I figured they would have taken a shot on first down, and if it didn't work, because now you've set yourself up. You can't really pass at this point. You got to
So
run
as
the
a
ball.
coach, you know, you spread them out. You see what your defensive backs are doing and make you play here. So this could be a pass play here. They probably wanted to see how the Revere defensive backs reacted on that play. Yep, and it's going to be a pass. Quarterback gets away from a possible sack.
Oh, that's a pick!
Picked up by a Tui! Ooh!
Again, the worst thing for Somerville to do in that. Now we got a chance to put more points on the board.
Wow, that's exactly what Somerville did not want to have happen. That gives the Patriots a minute in Somerville territory.
I don't know if D'Souza didn't see a Tui there, but it just D'Souza usually doesn't make mistakes like that.
So Rita Tui, also a freshman with a big pick on that play. So if I'm Revere, I'm taking a shot. I mean,
Absolutely.
why not? You got a minute, why not? Take a couple shots downfield. If you just tell your quarterback, if there's nothing there, just overthrow it.
You saw that Danny has the wide receivers that have the speed to get by the Somerville defensive backs. So it definitely makes sense to give him a shot, and then if not, pound the ground, and maybe you get another 30-yard run by Ramirez,
right,
or a nice run by Gio.
I'm sending Fuentes deep, and I'm sending Dobre on a little. Oh, no, I guess they didn't listen to me. Oh, nice catch. Nice catch. Who's that?
Peltier.
Anthony Peltier.
That was a great timeout. Got to call that timeout, Revere.
Great snap by Peltier. Danny Who gets it on Peltier, rolling out for his life.
You know, Donnie, if we didn't know that these kids were freshmen out there, there's no way I would think that. I would think that they're seniors the way they're playing.
That what I'm seeing right now.
The poise that they're showing is for people a lot older than they are.
That's a gain of 17 yards.
And we've said it, but to get all this experience, it's only going to make them better for the years to come.
Absolutely.
If these kids stick around, they're going to have a really good team.
10 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Timeout.
Yeah, I know the Chick's hoping the same thing as well.
Well, Chick better be telling them, don't go anywhere. We're going to have a good Chick needs to tell them that.
Do we get high school NILs yet? Do we have...
No. It'd be nice, right? So we got 52 seconds left in the half. Revere up 21-0 with the ball on the Somerville 26-yard line.
2 timeouts left for Revere. Got plenty of time to run whatever play they want to run.
And first down gives you a little wiggle room, right?
Absolutely.
I'm spreading them out and I'm just running somebody right up the middle.
Yeah, that's the thing. Get their defense spread out so they're D-backs and you have... Because Somerville's just running that same 4. And you have Fusil playing middle linebacker. He's a stud, obviously, but he's banged up, so he's not 100%.
Jason, I think they heard us. They're spreading them out a little bit here. Let's see what they do. Nothing there, though. Looked like he had a huge hole, but it closed up very quickly.
Yeah, Silvio Neto didn't do an excellent job of keeping his block,
Yeah.
and he was beaten by his lineman.
If he held that block for just a half a second more.
Listen, it happens. Those guys are out there the whole
Oh,
time.
I mean, they're grinding
Was
them.
into the tackle for Somerville High School.
I couldn't do it.
No. I get wind to tie my shoes now.
1 yard
That's the
pickup on
truth.
that play. It'll be second down and 9 for Revere High.
I never thought it would be a challenge to put my socks on. But there's days when I'm like, wow,
Yeah.
this is way harder than it should be.
Absolutely, back sprains. All right, so we got 42 seconds left. They still have timeout, so they can pretty much run what they want to, but they really need some positive yards if they want to punch one in.
So Somerville with a huge hole up the middle. Almost love to see who would just keep it here on a little quarterback keeper.
Nice.
Woodard
nice
with a big run on the outside.
And he gets
Touchdown!
You know-
Gio Woodard with a big touchdown for the Revere Patriots.
in. Great run by Gio, great pitch by Danny, but Jose Fuentes made that play by sealing the outside, kept that defensive end from being able to come in and get to Gio. Great
Fantastic
play across
block
the
by
board.
Fuentes. Nothing works without good blocks.
Absolutely.
But that was a hell of a run. And Revere, 27 points in the first half. This is amazing. Let's see if we can add one more.
Oh, high
Gets
snap.
blocked.
Yeah, can't run that back.
Extra point attempt is blocked.
Give Somerville about 35 seconds to try to make something happen. Let's see if they decide to take a knee. Or if they
Somerville
try to
has
take a shot.
to. Yeah, they have to take a knee. They can't take a shot. Really, if I'm Somerville, I want to end this half and just get in,
Get it
try
over with and get in the locker room.
rejigger stuff in the locker room.
But at the same time, again, you tell your quarterback, take a deep shot. If it's not there, just overthrow it. And then take a knee. I want to take a shot.
Easier said than done.
Oh, of course. So much easier up here.
And again, you've seen that the Patriots defensive backs have a good read on this. I know. Especially with Red making that pick last time. Again, we hope that Joel just boots it long and on the ground up the middle.
Yeah, right up the middle is nobody there.
Yep.
The way Somerville's has their kickoff return team lined up.
Mack and Lewis are back deep with
Run some more of that clock out.
He could probably kick it right up the middle and it'll roll into the end zone. Oh, they go a little pooch.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my
could be
God.
trouble. Does Dobre
Oh, did
on it?
Dobre go on it?
Did Dobre picks it up?
Oh, man! Dobre with a big recovery on the kickoff. Revere gets the ball back. This freshman, I love this kid, I'm telling you.
There's another shot to put some more points on the board before the end
Dobre
of the
with a
half.
huge recovery on the kickoff. Revere gets the ball with 33 seconds. I am taking another shot at the end zone.
Yeah, we have an opportunity, if they score, to have a running clock all the second half.
Stars are lining up for the Revere Patriots tonight.
Well, let's see what Coach Chick, if he's going to take some shots at it. He
I know
still has
Chick doesn't
timeouts.
like to rub it in, but listen, you haven't won a game yet. Don't give this team any chance to come back. I'm punching another one in.
Yeah, you got to.
Yeah, and everybody loves to rub it in on the Patriots, so don't take your foot off the gas, Chick.
No, you got to keep your foot on the throttle for that. They got big Mario Ramirez in the backfield, and they got Trips out on the left.
Danny Who takes a step back. Beautiful pass. Oh, almost caught.
Let me tell you, great coverage by Somerville on that one, but Danny also threw it where only his receiver could catch
Yeah,
it.
that was a great ball by Danny Who.
Was that Fuentes out there? Nope, that was Peltieri. No, was
No,
it
it was
Fuentes?
Fuentes.
Yep, it was Fuentes.
Jose Fuentes was the intent receiver on that last play.
Couldn't pull it in.
Intent for the Patriots.
Listen,
Again, you have nothing to lose. 27 seconds. You're up by 27.
no, it's time for another shot. I like that play. It
And you're on
almost
the
worked.
27-yard line. No, they're almost close to the 27, though. But why not? Right?
Yeah, take another one. The Patriots receivers are able to get that separation.
Yep. Who drops back? He scrambles to his left. He's looking. He throws it deep. Oh, Fuentes
Is he
will be
out of bounds? Oh, jeez.
Fuentes comes down with it, but he's
Great
out
catch
of the
by
end zone.
Fuentes.
Receiver ruled out of bounds. It's an incomplete.
I love this. I love the play calls, though.
You know, if we were in the CFL with that expanded field.
Right.
that would
Third
be
down
good.
and 10 for the Patriots.
All right, now here's the question, Donnie. What do you do here?
So you got 17 seconds left. I'm probably keeping it on the ground on this one. Let them look like we're throwing pass. Burn the clock, and you got a couple seconds left. Take one more shot in the end zone. And that's what I would do.
Yeah, I mean, they got that other timeout. Depending on where they go and I would wait till it gets down to about 3 seconds and then call the timeout and run that last play.
That sweep has worked tonight. I mean, Woodard has got around the edge, but
Yeah, they're not lining him
Yeah,
up
they're
that
not.
way. You got Mario in the backfield.
Yep.
Danny's in the air again.
no way to go. He's still on his feet, though. Oh, still going. He's looking to throw. He does. And it's going to be out of the end zone again.
Did he catch it?
kept that play alive. I'll give Danny
Absolutely.
Complete pass.
Yeah, he bounced off Ramirez like a rubber ball.
Revere
He
High
ran
School.
around long enough. 4 seconds left. I guess it's what, 4th down?
Yeah.
Take one more shot. You get 4 seconds.
Absolutely. Vasquez wants another pancake, too.
Yeah,
It was a
you
great
got
block
nothing
on
to
that
lose
play.
here. What the hell? Except a pick 6.
Timeout. Revere. 4 and 7/10 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
So 4.7 seconds left in the half. It's 4th down for the Patriots. They were close on all 3 of those passes. Just
Absolutely.
couldn't make it happen.
I mean, give it a shot. And like you said, if Danny can't find a man, either run out of bounds, doesn't matter where it is.
So back in the day, right? Revere's done it. Halfback pass. Could be just what the doctor ordered. You know, it'll burn the clock up enough, and you get one more shot.
Donnie, I'm going to tell you something. I appreciate your opinions. You're a much smarter man than I. But there's not a snowball's
There's no
chance in
halfback.
Hades that's going to happen unless Danny, who's lined up at halfback.
We got no halfback that can throw the ball. Is that what you're telling me?
None that I know of, but
I know.
who knows?
I know.
And let's keep that one in the back pocket in case we need it later on in the year.
right? Yeah. Jiggy Joe Lanos did that pretty well.
Absolutely. Well, we got our pal Dobre lined up all by himself down here.
Who steps back?
That's who it
Losses
goes
it.
to. Oh, that.
Dobre could be
They
a
got to
pass
throw the
interference.
flag, but
They're not
yeah,
gonna
they're
throw
not
it.
going to with the 28-0 lead.
Yeah, they're going to let the quarter half end.
Incomplete pass.
I don't blame the refs on that one.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Let's get in the locker room and get
2
this.
quarters down.
moving
2
along.
quarters
All right,
to go.
I am going to go and put in my shift with Noel Forte at the snack stand, and I'll try to be back before it starts.
At halftime. Moments away from the start of the second half on senior night here at historic Harry Del Russo Stadium between the Revere Patriots and the Somerville Hounders in a Greater Boston League matchup. The Somerville High School will receive the start of the second half kickoff. Vasquez taking it off for Revere. Ball is marked at the Somerville High School 41-yard line on the kickoff return, number 14, Danny Wynn.
Well, here we go, folks. Second half. Sorry, I was a little absent there for a minute, having a little political conversation with some of the Revere police that don't agree with me, but it was still a great conversation. But here we go, second half. Revere up 27-0. Has the ball to start the half on their own 40. They keep it on the ground up the middle, and Revere is right there. You have about 4 Revere players, maybe 5, on the tackle on that play.
Seal the ball carrier. Revere is in the tackle for Revere.
So Fusil is not himself.
Second down and 10.
Fusil definitely got hurt in the first half, and I just feel like he's lost a little bit of a step. But Revere Patriots all over that play. Defense is way up for Revere. Kind of loving it. But Fusil still finds a hole. He gains 4 yards on the carry. Ramirez just, this is his coming out party tonight.
It's third down and 6 for Somerville High School.
Ramirez Jr. He'll be the leader of the team next year. Yeah, Revere has a bright future with all these young kids. Again, they're playing up close. Somerville steps back to almost picked off. Almost picked off by Anthony Pelletier. He got a hand on it.
I've heard that name once or twice.
Fourth down and 6.
No, I'm good. Thanks. That's for you, bud.
Jason, you didn't miss much. Somerville had the ball in the 40. They've run a couple of balls here. It's fourth down
Score's
and
still the
6.
same.
Yep.
That's what we like.
High School.
I'm busy
I congratulated some of the ROTC guys.
Did you?
Yes,
Okay,
told them thank you so much for doing those push-ups. So I think they're encouraged to go back out there and do
No, they've been relieved. They're all on pizza right now.
They're on the line?
Yeah.
I saw you in that line. I said he's never going to make it back on time. High punt by the Highlanders.
Much
Takes
higher
a Somerville,
Oh,
nice
wow.
Somerville bounce. Revere just stays away. And they'll start from their own, looks like 16, no? 10.
Yeah,
14-yard line, maybe.
I think if we're able to punch another one in, that's when you see Coach Chick start throwing some subs out there. Some of these seniors who may not have had an opportunity.
Right?
There were 2 games last year and had 18 penalties.
My fear always
The
is,
ball
though,
is marked at the 18-yard line.
don't give them even a
glimmer,
a crack.
Yeah, because
37
you open up,
yards
you
on
can
that punt.
flow right through. And I saw they got Fusil playing again. So how did he look on that for a sec?
18-yard line.
Pros don't bite us, no rush.
They keep it on the ground. Woodard with the ball. Has a nice run. First down and more. Oh!
Is there a flag? Do we get a horse collar on that one?
Carry.
Almost looked like a horse collar on that.
Yeah, it was a great run. The Patriots are really covering up the Somerville defense.
Woodard with a big run gets clotheslined on the
Gain
tackle.
of 23 yards. That's a first down and 10.
And like you said earlier,
Revere
Jason,
High School. From their own
they keep rotating out the
41-yard
backs.
line.
Yep. Gio had a rest the last quarter, and Mario was doing the work, and now Gio's back in. He's fresh.
We haven't even seen a Tui back there. Other
No.
than like maybe one play, but
No, he had that great pick on the defensive side.
yeah. Fuentes again. It's a decent gain.
Fuentes, the ball carrier.
Yeah, everybody seems to be getting positive yardage that they put in the backfield.
Somerville almost seemed shell shocked.
Ryan Lewis.
Ryan Lewis.
It's like we talked about, they're shuttling those running backs in and out. So Jose's coming out now, and Anthony Feltier's going back in.
2 yards in the play.
Hey, it's great to have those options.
Second down and 8 for Revere.
It's just nice that they can rotate those guys out, give them a breather, and it gives the running backs a chance to talk to the offensive coordinator
Absolutely.
and say, what are you seeing out there? Maybe back to the line of scrimmage for Woodard.
I got to say, too, something that I haven't made a note of. Again, like you said, Donnie, when you make great yardage like that, a lot of that is due to the blocking on the line. And I know that we haven't been extolling the virtues of the offensive and defensive line, but the offensive line has definitely done their job.
They really are.
Third down and 8.
And again, they played some big teams. We've been outsized the whole season so far. This is a little bit of a better matchup for the line, and they're proving that, they can handle it.
Right,
For
absolutely.
the last chance of tonight's 50-50 raffle, get your tickets before time runs out.
So Big Mario in the backfield now, trips up top. We'll see what Danny's got. This has been a passing. Oh, Danny kept it.
Wow, faked me out again. Who with a decent gain is going to be fourth and about 3?
Danny, who?
Yeah, I'd say you punted at this point. Pin him back a little bit. You're still on your own side of the 50.
I agree with you 100%. We're already up 27. Pin him back, let your defense do some work.
And that's, the less time that you try to do stuff on offense like that, the less chance you have of someone getting hurt.
Mm-hmm.
4th and 4, Revere High School.
And Revere has the luxury of having their quarterback as their punter.
Yep. It's the same thing with Somerville, with D'Souza's their punter as well. But apparently they're not going to listen to anything that we say,
Nope.
Donnie.
We don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, it's got to be Ramirez up the middle. Oh, who with a pass?
Oh, he has a man. First down. Still on his feet.
Beautiful cut.
Joey Angiulo.
Reception for Revere.
There's a late flag, but I think it's going to be unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, it's a little bit after the play by Somerville.
Angiulo with a nice completion and gets the yards after catch for the first down.
Yeah, I haven't heard his name this week.
Yeah,
It's a
that's
great move.
I have not heard that name much, but a great catch.
Yep.
Let's see what the call is here. Refs are going to talk it over.
Give us another 15.
It's going against the Patriots. What's that?
Was that a helmet out? Where'd they go?
Looks like an illegal block from the Patriots. Should be a spot foul.
It looks like they're not going to give him the first, though, so now they really have to punt.
Blindside block the penalty
Well, that's a
against the
15-yarder.
Patriots.
It's a big one against the Patriots. So after a beautiful play by Angulo and a beautiful play by Danny Hu to get him to him, Revere's looking at 4th and 12, so you have to assume.
Yeah, Somerville's playing for the punt now. They got a deep man right now.
Yeah, you have to assume Revere's going to kick it here.
4th and 12.
I know they're feeling confident and they put up some points, but it doesn't really make much sense to give Somerville the ball if they aren't able to get. And who's back to punt?
Yeah, no, it's a good choice. You don't want to give them the ball on your side of the field.
It's a high punt.
Takes a Revere bounce.
Danny does a nice job getting that ball to roll. So to the Somerville 29-yard line.
33 yards, and the Highlanders of Somerville High School have it 1st and 10.
Jason, thank you for the pizza.
You're very welcome.
Sorry, folks at home, if you hear me chewing, but I'm starving.
It's an excellent pizza.
Came straight from work. I haven't eaten.
See if we see any new faces out there for Revere.
We might start to see them trickling in.
That Fusil is still in the backfield. And he gets the ball and he
He
drops
fumbles it. That's a fumble.
Fumble on the field.
Let's see what the call is. Still no call.
Looked like Revere had it. Let's see if it was taken away. Yeah, Revere has it.
Big fumble recovery.
Who is that? Is that number 89 again?
That is number 89.
Revere High School recovers the fumble.
Dobre's all over it. That's his second. That's his second recovery of the evening. He had one on a kickoff,
Recovery of the night.
and now he has one on a run play.
He's becoming a man before our very eyes, Donnie.
I'm loving it. Wow, that's gonna kill Somerville.
Yeah, that's not what you want to see. And again, Fusil doesn't make those plays. He doesn't make those mistakes if he's 100%.
I think Fusil is just running a little tentative, and it might be time to say enough is enough. Like, don't get him hurt. Game's almost out of hand for Somerville. Woodard
Gio, nice
gets to the
stutter
outside. He's going all the way. Touchdown, Giovanni Woodard!
Giovanni Woodard.
Wow.
28 yards.
I wish you could have sprinkled some of these scores out over the last few games.
Yeah, we would have had a much better record.
But Revere is just firing on all cylinders tonight.
Yeah, and it's not one guy. It's the whole team.
The whole team.
Excellent.
And again, you can't do anything about a line. And the line has been doing their job tonight. They're getting some key blocks. Woodard has had such a hard time getting around the edge, but he's not having that hard time tonight. He's getting around the edge and he's getting his yardage.
Absolutely. I think they outmatched Somerville in speed, and the meat is matched up.
Another block punt, kick, though.
Is there a flag? No? Thought I saw someone throw something.
Is there laundry out there?
Yeah, it looks like it. There is one. Kicked.
Huh? We'll move a little closer. You might as well go for two now.
Absolutely.
Let's see what they
The
decide.
penalty was against Somerville.
Although I really find it tough to believe that somebody's going to rough Joel Vasquez.
I know. Just give Joel the ball and let him run it in. That's what I would do. He like the refrigerator Perry.
Yep, they're not kicking this one.
Nope. Who's that in the backfield?
Mario Ramirez.
Ramirez.
So big Mario.
And he's been rumbling tonight. And they give it to him. And he rumbles in for the extra point. Two more points for the Patriots.
If you're smart, you don't get in front of a moving bus.
So, I forget the rules, but when does it become a running clock?
5 minutes, 53 seconds remaining in the third quarter. 35-0 in favor of Revere.
So Revere needs another score to get the clock running here
Paging Keith Correa
in the third quarter.
Keith Correa, please report to the press box. Thank you.
But if they're up by this much and someone doesn't score, the fourth quarter is going to go by pretty quick.
Yeah, and again, I know it's the lack of players that they have, but Fusil is out there on kickoff. But you're a senior. It's your last year playing. You really can't.
Yeah, maybe he doesn't want to come out. Maybe he's telling the coach, I'm good. But, you know, you still have a half a season left.
Yep.
Vasquez pooches it. Oh! Almost another
Yeah,
recovery.
I think Somerville got that one, but yeah. You know why we didn't get it? Because Dobry wasn't out there.
Right? The wind has completely died down. There's no wind anymore right now. And I am so disappointed because I was so looking forward to seeing the Northern Lights up here in the booth. And I don't see anything.
Ball is marked at the Somerville High School Highlanders 49-yard line.
We got the bright lights of Jerry and Keith. And
That's
Mr.
right.
D.
A few more fans in the stands tonight, too, which is nice to see.
Yeah,
a beautiful night for
it
a
was good to
football
see
game.
some sport for senior night. I mean, I still would have liked to have seen more, and I still want to see more people. But
Absolutely. Well, maybe a little buzz will go around town, you know, with this win tonight.
absolutely. Plenty of room on the bandwagon.
Well, they're going to keep it with their guy.
Kevin Fusil,
Yeah,
the ball.
good
Fusil
run
with
by
it.
Fusil.
Yeah, nice little carry by Fusil. But you can still see him hobbling. He just... It almost looks like it's his leg and his back.
4 yards of that play. 2nd and 6 for the Highlanders at the...
But he's their workhorse.
He definitely is.
47.
And there's no quitting that kid.
Danny Who gets a breather.
It's about time.
Who's that? 46 for Revere. Felipe DeMello in there for Danny Who.
Nice pass. Good blocking by Somerville.
Nice first down for the Highlanders. Revere has started making some substitutions in there, getting some of these other guys some play time.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the reasons why that play works so well for Somerville is
Yeah.
because they have some of the second unit men in there who just don't have the experience yet.
That's a gain of 9.
But if you're going to put them in a game, this is the game to put them in up 35-0.
I agree.
At Revere,
Yeah, if Fusil's coming out now, I hope that they keep him out.
Yeah, I mean, it's
love watching
crazy to
play,
keep him
but-
out there. He's a good player.
Yeah.
And obviously, Revere's made some substitutions. Somerville should just do the same.
Get some experience for the kids who don't usually get in there.
Little fullback dive. Get some yardage.
I think that was Mateus Fernandez.
Fernandez, the ball carrier.
And again, he's a senior over at Somerville, so get him in here.
Yeah, like get him some reps.
Silvio Neto.
You work so hard in football. Football,
Revere.
it's a lot of grind, a lot of practice for not a lot of games. It's not like baseball or basketball.
And for most of these kids, they've been playing this for 12 years or so, and this is their last season of playing competitive ball.
I remember it.
Great tackle by Neto.
They fullback dive again, and he gets some room. A nice rumble.
Fernandez on the carry.
Yeah, Fernandez got right to the third level on that one.
They have that fullback lined up pretty close to the quarterback, and the tailback's deep. But it's a nice little play for Somerville.
It worked. I haven't checked the line. You know if they made any substitutions there? You see Vasquez. And
Yeah, I'm going to try to look.
where's Big Lou?
That's good for a Highlander first down and 10 at Revere's 23-yard
This is
line.
the obstructed view time of the game for
I
me.
know.
Yeah, they're going to give it right to the fullback again on this one. Nope, it's a pass.
He has a man.
Touchdown, Somerville.
Fuentes was pretty close right there.
Sam D'Souza completes the touchdown pass
Was that Laguerre?
to Marcos.
Quarterback
Pineda.
had a lot of time to throw the ball. He saw his man. He waved to his receiver to go to the middle, and this receiver listened. And nice connection by Somerville.
Yeah, it was great work, and the offensive line for Somerville gave him a ton of time. Great protection by them on that play. And good mixing up of the plays again.
Yeah,
I
they
thought,
caught Revere off guard. I mean, right? You thought we were going to run too.
yeah, they set it up as a run, and they made a great play.
That's a good 2-point conversion.
Again, this is what worries me.
Yeah, I
It's
think
35-8, right? We still have 15 minutes left to play in the game. You put some of your subs out there, gave a shot, but if I'm the coach, I'm going back to my starters. Got to put this thing away and make sure that Somerville doesn't have a chance to come back.
I think a lot of the other players got their 6 plays, so now we're ready to run.
Yeah, MPR rule.
And the
And
way
in the subs defense, those were starters that kind of gave up their spots in the defensive back.
Gio Woodard, number 1.
absolutely.
Anthony Pelletier.
It was a great drive across the board for Somerville, the first one that they've made all game.
It almost takes the pressure off, right? When you're down by that much, it's like, let's just play a little more loose.
Kicking off.
Right? What do we have to lose at this point?
And it's key for the Patriots to really get those points right back and just show them that, that's where we're at, not give them a chance to get any momentum on their side. Yeah, Somerville kicking off a tee. Oh.
Decent onside kick by Somerville.
Yeah, and Revere player got mauled on that one, too.
He did.
Yeah, that was Audi Kai. Solid job keeping his hands on the ball on that one.
Revere recovers the onside kick. Audi Kai made the
Great field position.
recovery for Revere.
And I know that the passes have been working, but if I'm Revere, I'm just running the ball and just taking as much time as they can off this clock.
Revere High School has the ball, first down and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Revere with some beef on the line right now.
I can see Big Lou on the right tackle. Gio hits the corner, but he's still
on his
going.
feet. Looked like he came down, but he managed to go for another about 5 or 6 yards.
And you know why?
On
Because
the carry.
Fusil met him and had him, but the ankle's just not
Fusil was in that tackle.
Not working out for him.
Somerville.
Just couldn't hold on.
no.
Woodard gains 9 on the play, sets up second down and 1 for Revere from Somerville's 43-yard line.
Tight formation for the Pats on this one.
So Escobar has to be happy with the way his offense has played tonight. Another big
Mario!
play.
Super Mario up the middle.
Ramirez on the carry for Revere.
This kid just playing awesome tonight. Again, why don't we
Ryan Lewis
run with a fullback? He almost looks like he could be a fullback.
Absolutely, he's got the size, and that's the great thing about the running backs for Revere is that they have a bunch of different looks on them. Gio hits the wheels on the outside. You've got Peltier can do that, and Red and Mario are more bruisers up the middle.
You're gonna feed it to him again.
And why not? Just dragged half of the defensive line for Somerville.
The ball carrier.
Ramirez having a career day.
Ariel Fonts was with the tackle for the Highlanders. Picked up of 6 yards in that play.
Escobar's going to change the play.
They have it second down and 4.
Saw something he didn't like in that defense.
Maybe he sees a mismatch. I feel like the safety up the middle, they got a mismatch there.
A lot of room on the right side. Good blocking on the outside. Great play. Danny got another one. That's the trifecta for Captain Who.
Danny Who.
Touchdown to the night for the Revere High School Patriots. A 24-yard touchdown run by
Danny Who with a big score, his third touchdown of the night.
That'll bring us to an end after this kick of the third quarter, and we'll get to the fourth.
Clock's going to run now, and we'll be in the fourth quarter in about 2 seconds. I like the 53-8. I don't know if that's right, but
Keith's working on that new math.
right. So Revere up 41-8 with a chance to put 2 more on here. A little handoff, and just like that, Ramirez is in again for a 2-point conversion.
Conversion for Revere. Mario Ramirez.
Great job,
I have to
Mario.
say, Jason, how much more fun is it to call a game when Revere's scoring the touchdown?
Absolutely, it's night and day. I wish this game would never end the way they're going.
I was saying to Andrew on Revere TV earlier, sometimes you have to have a lot of filler when they're not doing well. I wanted to grab the journal before I came just so we'd have stuff to talk about.
Right.
We haven't had to have any filler tonight, folks. We have a game here.
Well, it's great, but then I have all these useless facts that I'll never be able to use.
Well, you never know. We still got to play Everett.
This is true. But I'll have all new facts for Everett.
There you go. I love it, Mr. Smith.
It looks like there's a timeout called on the field.
It's like a
Oh, they get a switch. Yeah, because of the end of the quarter.
Flip the fields,
We'll
yep.
switch sides to the field as we commence the fourth quarter.
Well, again, after losing 4 games, you work so hard, preseason, August, you're sweating, you're running, you're getting banged up. Lose 4 games. To come out here tonight and put up the score that they put up tonight, it's got to feel good for this Revere team.
Yeah, I mean, they had the opportunity. They could have flipped over on their backs like a turtle,
That's right.
but with Super Mario, turtles have no chance.
That's right. So that's a big tackle. I don't have that number, though. 37?
37.
Must have had a switch of jersey or something.
Here, 37. Oh, let's see, that's Alejandro Ventura.
Alejandro Ventura with a nice tackle.
Ventura on the
And again, that's what I like to see, people that we don't know in the game at this point.
Even better.
Simple kickoff return. The Highlanders have the ball first down and 10.
It happens, though. Kids expect their parents to do their laundry, and they forget their jersey, and you know how that goes. I know how that goes.
Absolutely. Yeah, they got Danny sitting out again, which is good. It's a great way to play the rest of this game.
Big rumble up the middle for Somerville. Tough to see who that is. Looks like 7, but
is it 3?
Oh, 3.
Yeah, Fernandez looks to be.
Jerry Giatti with the eagle eyes over there.
Yeah, looks like Fernandez is their running back for the rest of the way through. And again, he's another senior. So.
45-yard line.
It looks like Fernandez with Mack lined up behind him at tailback.
Another big run for Somerville. But Revere being up this much, clock's running. We're seeing some numbers out there we don't have because they're probably freshman players or...
No, the freshmen all start, Donnie. So these are
Well, that's very true. I'm not sure who number 3 is, though. I don't have that.
Key on the tackle for Revere. From the Somerville 45 to the Revere 45, that was a 10-yard gain.
If Jerry's not telling us who it is, I have no idea, right?
For the Highlanders from there.
We'll figure that out.
Absolutely.
Somerville in the I formation again.
Tailback.
Yep. There's a hole.
Yeah,
Nice
that
run.
was a Luis Rivas who hasn't had the ball yet today.
Luis Rivas.
He's a big boy, too.
For the Highlanders.
He's actually a junior, so you'll see him back next year.
Home, hopefully. We've had, 5 straight home games?
14-yard gain for Rivas and Somerville.
Unheard of 5 straight home games for the Patriots, but I think we're on the road for the next few weeks.
Of Revere.
And no, Thanksgiving's in Winthrop. Oh, Dobre just Body slams him to the
Yeah, he
ground.
just bear hugged him. Great tackle by Dobre.
Dobre.
You're going to hear that name a lot in the next few years.
Dobre into the tackle for Revere High School. 3-yard gain on that play. Second down and 7 for the Highlanders.
So clock continues to run here in the fourth quarter. Revere with a commanding 43-8 lead against the Highlanders. The 3-2 Highlanders on the 0-4 Patriots, but Patriots showed up tonight. Somerville is going to walk away from this 3-3. Revere will be 1-4
And on the rise.
and on the rise. Nothing but up from here. Nice tackle. Who's that?
That was Fuentes with a touchdown-saving tackle.
Rivas on the carry.
Yeah, if he got-
Into the tackle for Revere.
Somerville got past Fuentes. It was probably a touchdown.
Nothing but green. Somerville looks like they have another player limping, something they can ill
Gain
afford.
of 8. That's good for a Highlander.
That's number 60, Avila Lopez, one of the offensive linemen.
20-yard line.
About 7:40 left in the game.
Great job this week of the center and Danny working on those snaps.
Yes, last week was just atrocious with all the bad snaps.
On the carry.
We haven't seen one bad. I don't want to jinx them though, Jay. Knock on wood.
Knock on wood.
Revere's not had any of those
Ventura
issues
into the tackle for
snapping the
Revere.
ball tonight.
Yeah, and that's, you don't give yourself a chance when you make errors like that, and they haven't done that today, which is
Yeah,
great.
they shot themselves in the foot so many times last week.
I think it was five ill-advised
Over the head.
snaps, yeah.
In about 6 at second down and 3.
Gun fullback dive, fullback dive, fullback dive, and this fullback just wants to get in there.
Yeah,
He's-
they're just feeding Fernandez now.
Yep. He's going to get the first down.
On the carry.
So Somerville has
Dobre into the
about,
tackle for Revere.
they're going to have 4 downs to go 5 yards.
It's okay. Let them get in. The clock is still running.
At the
Under
Revere
7 minutes.
5.
I want to see that clock keep running though, so I want to see a big defensive stand here by Revere.
I want to see a nice strip sack for Louis Forte, and he rumbles down
Yeah.
for 6.
Forte comes in for Cesar Herrera.
Yeah, they're going to try to stop
Yeah,
that
they'll
Fernandez
try
up
to
the middle.
stuff that middle right up. Fullback dive again. And guess what? Forte is there, right?
Yeah, it's Vasquez is in on the stop, and right at the brick wall, Louis Forte.
Nice play call with Vasquez and Forte. Is not
Not a lot of room.
Talking 500 pounds right there.
Tackle for Revere. Pickup of 1, second and goal to go for the Highlanders at the Revere 4-yard line.
Under 6 minutes, Donnie. Flying.
It's moving. It's moving.
Good thing because Abby gets out of swimming at 8, so I'll be able to cover her.
Perfect timing, right? Revere stops the touchdown.
Stopped him again.
So that brings third down and about 3 for Somerville.
Rivas on the carry.
Gotta wish a happy 21st birthday to Jess Reed, Kirk Reed's lovely wife, the one who is the buffer between Kirk and everybody else.
On the tackle for Revere.
Happy birthday, Jess.
From the Revere 3-yard line, third down, goal to go. Somerville High.
Yeah, great job by Louis Forte and Vasquez on the line because
Yeah.
they know what plays they're running.
Just
it's going to
stuffing
be a
up the
gift to
holes.
Fernandez again.
Oh, they're going to run a shift here. Somerville try to run off tackle. And it works.
Touchdown, Somerville.
Wow, great adjustment by Somerville.
Rivas. 3-yard touchdown.
I would have done the
Again,
same thing.
Yeah, it's they went to a different running back, a different look. Good job by the Somerville coaching staff doing the same play 3 times and then switching it up. And
Running through the guard hole, and let's move to the tackle hole.
Yeah.
Revere just, overcommitted to that hole.
And
So we
again-
did against Bedford that year.
Yes, we did. You know what? And it's a great experience for all these guys on both sides because, again, it's names that you haven't heard.
Yeah.
Gives them a chance to be out there and play live and understand what the game situations really are. Looks like
So
they're
someone's
kicking.
going to kick it. guess they just want to work on their kick because I don't think, you know,
Yeah, I don't
it's going
think
to make a difference at this point.
That's Joe. It's a fake.
Oh, no, it's a fake. Oh, quarterback just throws it at the receiver's feet.
Yeah, because that was that D'Souza?
He was in quick. Who's that? 15?
Yeah, it was 9 was D'Souza on that, so they had that quarterback as the holder.
And Fuentes was penetrating, so quarterback
job
had to
by
get rid of it
Fuentes.
quick.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Somerville did another
3.5
onside
minutes.
kick,
And counting,
even with the
remaining in
game well out of reach
quarter.
at this point.
Revere 43,
So
14.
at this point, Revere could pretty much just run the clock out after this,
Yeah, I would say it's victory formation.
which is always great. It's not even 7:30 on Friday. I'm not going to complain one bit. Oh, we have the 50-50 winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. The winning 50-50 raffle number is up in the press box. Have your tickets ready. If you bought one, you're looking good. If it's ready,
If I'm Revere, I'm squeezing the second line up a little bit more than this.
464.
Absolutely.
183 464. If that's your number, please report.
I mean, you know the onside's coming here just by the way he has the ball on the
Yeah,
team.
they're all pinched tight.
Oh,
Nope.
no.
Oh, right through his hands. That could be a long onside.
I thought he was. Well, I guess they wanted us to think it was going to be onside.
It's a great job by Peltieri swallowing that
Yeah.
ball.
Made the recovery for Revere.
So again, 2:25, 2:20 left in the game. Revere could pretty much just go victory formation here and end the game. I can't imagine that. I know,
Has the ball.
knowing how Coach Chick is, I pretty much guarantee that that's what's going to happen right
Yeah,
now.
it doesn't make any sense to do anything else, and I would hope that Somerville just, respects the knee, and you don't want to see anybody hurt on either side at
Exactly.
this point.
And how rotten would it be to just throw one deep here?
Yeah, there's not that animosity between these two teams that I know about.
No,
that I
no.
would have
Somerville's
to
always
check
been
on
a good competitor, and we've never had any issues with Somerville.
that. It looks like they're going to at least run one play. He's not in victory formation. No.
Flag.
Penalty mark on the play.
What they call a false start.
Come on, anything to stop the clock. Oh no, the clock's going. We're good. We're all right. We'll take it.
Illegal procedure against Revere High School. First down and 15 from the 19.
I mean, this could be their version of the victory formation. With
Right.
the clock running, they just take the penalties.
Well, folks, it's a beautiful Friday night. We get the long Columbus Day weekend. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. We had a heck of a game here tonight.
Yeah.
Indigenous person.
We talk about all these.
Oh, yes, it's Indigenous Peoples Day, I believe, which, rightfully so. I mean, we got some Italian in us, but Columbus was a rotten human being, so,
that was
Italian
almost a
Heritage
give
Day,
back right there,
Indigenous
Donnie.
Peoples Day, right?
Yeah, that was almost a give back. There was a fumble on that play. Revere recovered.
We were lucky. So we got about 30 seconds left here. You have to just assume they're just going to take a knee, which
I
we
refuse
thought they
to
were the
assume
last.
anything. Yeah, I'm not.
I'm not sure what Revere was doing on that last play, but they're still showing spread here or whatever. I don't know what they're doing, but well, that will be the last play of the game, and I hope you had a good time tonight, folks. We get the whole crew up here: Jerry Giardi, Peter DiGiulio. We got Keith. I always want to say Korea on the clock. We got Donnie B and Jason Smith.
Revere, ladies and gentlemen.
What a great senior night to walk away with the first W of the year. Let's see if we see a completely new team the second half of the year, Donnie.
Chris Fortin on the camera upstairs always does a great job, and thank you all for watching tonight. Patriots with a big win, their first win of the season, 43-14. It's been a fun one, folks. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.
Be safe, everyone. Have a good weekend.